Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank Honorable Gladys Beausoleil for that general statement marking the 16 days of activism on gender-based violence. For those who do not know why we mark the 16 days, there are two incidences that inspired this. One was the killing of the Mirabal sisters by the Trujillo dictatorship, Mr. Speaker. Because of politics. They were basically women who wanted a different governance, and they were shot and killed by the Trujillo dictatorship in the Dominican Republic. Mr. Speaker, the other one involved a case in Canada where a young man walked into an engineering class and shot dead women because they were undertaking engineering, which he considered a male subject. And Mr. Speaker, those may be in the extreme, but what we are experiencing is different forms of violence against women. And of course, when we are marking gender-based violence, it's not just about women, but it is both men and women, except that we realize and acknowledge that women are disproportionately affected. Whenever we raise these issues, people normally ask us, why do we keep talking about women? Even my deputy here has just challenged me and said, Millie, this week we are all talking about gender. In fact, I wanted to congratulate Honorable Esther Passaris for her commitment, because she has even been wearing orange.
Order, Millie. There's a point of order from Ruku.
Mr. Speaker, Millie, she is raising a very important...
Honorable Millie.
Honorable Millie, yes. She is raising a critical point, but you can see men are not listening. You can see Honorable Bui, Honorable CNN, Honorable Mwenje, they are busy discussing other issues. You know, and the issues of women are critical in our society. As the end of state said here, when this issue is being discussed here, Honorable Speaker, all men need to be attentive under the sun to see Honorable Bui and CNN very busy next to Honorable Millie,
yes,
when
Donya.
she is raising a critical point.
Honorable
Are they in order, Mr. Speaker?
Yes, Donya, get the mic first.
Is he a God to know what they are discussing? And is even mentioning the names, the electorates are listening, that their members of parliament are idle. Can he apologize, Mr. Speaker? How has he known what they were discussing? Yet they were saying they are discussing about women affairs, how they are promoting the bills, and how they are supporting our speaker in parliament. Can he withdraw and apologize?
Millie, go on.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I can see Donya is a very good student. And she has learned to be heard. You know, in my mother tongue, we say, Teloika or Telo Kumingat. Leadership is grabbed, it is not given. That is why my book is rigged or be rigged. Because if you don't rig, you are going to be rigged. But that having said that, Mr. Speaker, I just wanted to pick on what Honorable Ruku has said, and I'm glad that he has brought attention to the male members. And I'm glad that it's brought especially to CNN. Honorable CNN, listen to me. Earlier today, we were talking about a member of parliament from Kiambu who said very derogative things about women, or is alleged to have said very derogative things about women. Mr. Speaker, I shared that on my page. And I hope the men in this house are listening. And don't blame women when you are not doing your roles. When I placed this on my page, Mr. Speaker, and I've also seen in the page of Honorable Mayaka, she has shared the same thing. Go and see what young men in their 20s are talking. Toxic. They are celebrating abuse of women, making women look like they are, objects, and actually allowing or encouraging abuse against women. And they are not old men. They are young men in their 20s. And we have been asking the women here that we are empowering young women. What happens to our boys? Can I empower young women, then I come and empower boys and you are in this house? The men in this house empower the boys. They are going astray. You are raising toxic people in this country. And unless, no, it is not us. I want to tell Honorable Osoro, this is a very serious issue, Mr. Speaker. Unless we take this issue seriously, why would I call anybody Kadadi? But Mr. Speaker, at my age, I'm menopausal, I can't call anybody Kababa. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, the men in this house need to understand, and I'm not taking this jokingly, our boys are going astray. I had said here, and Esther even said, that during that protest, they are sending us their private parts. A boy who is young enough to be my grandchild. What do I do? No. But us, at least the girls, we are mentoring them. You mentor the boys. Our boys are going off. Thank you, Honorable Gladys. Let me stop there, Mr. Speaker. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll end there.